Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between earlyprotoss and Sohyang, who I have been authorized to tell you is actually PengWin, here on New Gettysburg, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Sohyang, who I will call PengWin from now on. And in the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is earlyprotoss from Team Ascension. So this is a GM level ZVP sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. And let's go ahead and check this out. Early gateway here from earlyprotoss. Haha, early from early. Trying to wall off this huge ramp that is really problematic for a lot of Protoss. But thankfully for him, PengWin is not going for that early pool build that seems so prevalent and so popular in this matchup. Oh, but he is going for a proxy hatch. Okay. So no, it's not an early pool. That's for sure, but he's expanding inside earlyprotoss' natural. That is such a bummer. So what does earlyprotoss do here to deal with this? It's got a forge coming, good choice. Some cannons would be good in this situation. Gonna let that gateway finish. Zealots also good in this situation. There's the pool from PengWin. Not necessarily gonna show up anytime soon. It is at 400 of 1,000 hit points, so we'll get there at some point. But yeah, I think that forge is gonna finish. earlyprotoss is going to toss up a cannon, and I think that's it. I mean, all this really does is kind of slow down earlyprotoss' attempts to expand. And look at this, earlyprotoss, oh, throwing down a pylon to block off PengWin's attempt to expand behind this. Ah, what a jerk. earlyprotoss is waiting for what? Okay, I think waiting for the hatchery to get to a certain point. Zealot going to get on the action here too. That is actually that hatchery is going to finish. Another pylon thrown down by earlyprotoss, and PengWin is not able to get either a second or a third location for his natural. So there's the hatch. Zealot moving in. Queen on the way. Forlings coming out. Actually back here, not up here, which is interesting for PengWin, but I trust he knows what he's doing. Now making some lings on in here. The Zealot, the cannon, going to town. An adept coming out as well. And yeah, these lings coming in. This looks like an all-in for PengWin right now. He's not expanding behind this thing at all. Can he get it? Can he get that queen out? Can he get these lings out? Yes, the lings are out, but cannons are so good against lings. I don't know if they can do that. They're actually distracting the adept and the zealot a little bit here. Queen trying to kill the adept. Don't stay in range. Don't stay in range of the cannon. Oh, the queen died almost immediately. So I think this hatch is basically a loss right now. Yep. The lings and the drones are heading back home for PengWin. Kind of a failed attempt here. If he'd been able to get an expansion up behind this, I feel like he would have been in a great position. But as it stands, does he get a zealot kill? He gets a zealot kill with the broodlings. Hey, that's pretty good news. Not even getting a creep tumor down. Rough stuff. Rough opening here from PengWin. Lings and drones finally taking down the pylon in his natural base. Buildings is supply blocked, but can thankfully throw down a hatchery by now. Can he throw down a hatchery? There's a ling alive inside earlyprotoss' base. That's kind of hilarious. Staying just outside the range of that photon overcharge, and adept comes in to clear him out. Oh, walked a little bit too close to the edge. There's the expansion from PengWin, and lings coming up to take out this next pylon as well. So I think once this pylon is gone, we'll take a look at resources lost. Try to determine who has lost more at this point. Boop. Alright, so Zerg has lost 700, and earlyprotoss has lost 350. So, not the most efficient or effective opening from PengWin. Trying to go cats on everybody here. Oh, and adept tries to walk across this narrow bridge. Gets taken out. Good micro by PengWin. Basically telling those lings to get out of there when they were getting shot at so they didn't die. Forge, as long as he got one, says earlyprotoss, might as well use it. Getting that +1 armor. The +1 armor for his friend ground units here. And is he taking no third base from PengWin? He is sending a lot of lings down along this narrow ledge. Mothership Corps scouting this out, and the lings back out. They say, you know what? No. If we're going to get scouted, maybe we don't want to go in there, and I don't know if I can blame him. Pneumatized Carapace on the way for PengWin. Wants speed on those overlords. Getting a drop lord, actually. So is he going to try to expand to this island? The placement of the drop lord tells me maybe he is. But no, he's okay. So Pneumatized Carapace is going to finish. He's going to do drop stuff into earlyprotoss' main with 2 full overlords, 2 full drop lords of lings right now. That's pretty good. That's 16 lings, 16 speed lings Inside your main base is a terrifying, terrifying experience for any Protoss. You do not feel good about that. There's an Immortal here, not good. Immortal bad in this situation. Mothership Core still scouting this little narrow path, but you're not scouting the skies. As everyone gets kind of shunted around this wall. Well, not everyone, but these Overlords do. The Overlords get shunted around the wall. I love the Terran music. It's so good. I guess because it reminds me of the very first time I played StarCraft, and it was the Terran campaigns, and I was really bad, but it was so fun. It was so dang fun. All right, so here we go. Unloading on very edge here. Hiding from the Protoss player. And here we go. Lings are free. Ah, get out. Get the Immortals. Oh, the sentries force field themselves just in time. Photon overcharge comes up. Lings avoid that one. Another photon overcharge. So pretty good defense here from early Protoss. Maybe they can get a pylon. No, that one's photon overcharging too. Wow, solid defense from early Protoss. That was amazing. He didn't lose these sentries. He didn't lose this pylon. He didn't lose a single worker to that attack. And all he had was a couple of mortals and a couple sentries. I guess he had a mothership core with a lot of energy too. That was super useful. Let's not begrudge her experience in all of this. And yeah, I mean, that did not really work off at all. So it's basically 2 base to 2 base right now. 37 to 28 workers. Early Protoss has this very nice lead. Super nice lead. He's got an Immortal, Adept, Sentry composition here against Baneling from PengWin. I mean, not yet. His Baneling nest hasn't finished, but he's working on it. And the Lings coming back in once again, just trying to sort of make things happen and then retreating. Mothership Core, too good. Too good. Adepts, too good. Cannon, too good. The defense of early Protoss is crazy go nuts. All right, PengWin, expand. You have 900 minerals. You can expand. I'm going to give you a tip here. Lair, finishing. Evolution Chamber, getting +1 missile attack, and just more and more Lings. This aggression out of PengWin is either going to win him the game or lose it. And right now, I feel like it's losing him the game. Now taking a third hatchery. A little bit later than I would have expected here. Overlord along the small path. Going to get killed by sentries. No, lives. Lives with 12 hit points. Warp Prism here for early Protoss as well. He's 2 base in this thing. How many gateways does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. That is our 2 base tell. Not expanding at this point. Could expand, but not yet. So are we doing Baneling Rain? Baneling Rain attempt here by PengWin. That's all he can do. And here it is. Baneling on top of all the sentries. Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. Good force fields by the sentries before they died, but those are going to expire, and these Immortals are going to die. Queens need to focus down that Warp Prism, and they don't. A couple of Adepts get left behind and completely murdered. Queens transfusing themselves. Immortals escape inside the Warp Prism. Couple Adepts holding the line against an innumerable number of Lings. Very 300 of you Adepts to do that one. Although you are women, you are female Protoss. And I'm not sure if there were any women holding the line in 300. Only because the Greeks were super sexist, right? Like, it's not that women were any less capable, it's just that they didn't think they were good for anything, because most ancient civilizations did not. And honestly, there's still a lot of that today. Oh, Lings finding this just warping in Nexus. Oh, so beautiful. I mean, unlucky for early Protoss, but big deal. Adepts here without Resonating Glaze, but +1 armor. The Lings going for it. PengWin feels good about this. A warp in here at the main, an Immortal warp. They snipe the Baneling nest. Oh, nice job, Immortals. Lings, I think, could have cleared out these Adepts, except for reinforcing Adepts from this natural base, and they all get murdered. More Lings coming in, though. PengWin winning this thing with Zerglings, man. Replacing his Baneling nest, getting a Spire as well. It is currently 42 to 41 Harvesters. He's caught up. He's caught up in worker count, and he's denied that third base of early Protoss as well. Checking for it once again with his Lings. Does not see anything there. Protoss Ground Weapons level 1 on the way from early Protoss. Third base up and running for PengWin. And Lings heading on back home. So it's pretty much just been Ling, Baneling, Queen out of Sohyang PengWin right now. And that Spire will change things. That will change things at some point. Is this a Ling Bling Muta thing from PengWin against Protoss? Have we seen this recently? I don't feel like we have. Oh, he tried to deny the third base by using a Drop Lord to poop creep at the third, but early Protoss already had Nexus coming by the time the Overlord showed up, so that was a bit of a disappointment there for PengWin. Spire finishing, I really want to see what he's doing with it. He's got about 500 gas in the bank and 600 minerals, so he could make 5, 6 mutas. Is he going to do it? Spire complete, and yep, 6 mutas. All right, so 6 mutas on the way with his lings, with his banelings, and his queens, spreading creep pretty well. Tried some baneling rain, then just ended up dropping them. Is not getting baneling speed, which I'm very surprised by. Centrifugal hook seems like something you would do, unless it's just straight baneling rain, like he's not intending at all to roll them along the ground, just drop them from above. Where are the mutas? The mutas are trying to chase down this warp prism, but it is so fast. It is so fast. Look at this. I don't think it has the upgrade for warp prism speed yet, but still pretty darn quick. But the mutas are here, and there's nothing to stop it except for a big warping of stalkers. That's how you stop it. Good job, early Protoss. Unloads the immortals, goes into warp mode, warps in stalkers, chases the mutas away, saves his immortals, saves his warp prism. I don't think PengWin even got a shot off. In all actuality, more baneling rain here, though, from PengWin. Is there anything here defending this? Not really. Mothership core with photon overcharge, but I don't think that's going to be enough to save him. Here we go. Reaction time from early Protoss is not... Oh, there it is, but... Oh, dead probes everywhere. Dead probes everywhere. 14 workers have been killed by PengWin so far. Mutas have, unfortunately, been reduced to killing a pylon there. Not great. Along this little narrow path. Muta's now flying into the natural base, picking off a free probe, picking off another free probe. Hey? Any probes you can kill is good. Getting the cybernetics core, but here comes a big attack from early Protoss. Single Archon, Stalker, Immortal, Adept against Queen. I feel like this is going to be a win for early Protoss, and indeed the Queens are falling very quickly. Indeed, Lings, Mutas on top of the cybernetics core, killing more of these probes, killing cannons. We're essentially base racing at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, nothing can stop this Protoss army. Nothing is stopping this Zerg army over here either. And Photon Overcharge trying to do it. The pylon's dying a little bit more quickly than you would expect. Boosh. Alright, so all the Lings and the Banelings are gone. It's just Mutas. Their DPS, I don't know if it's enough. Taking this base down at the bottom is PengWin. This island left base. Not the right one, closer to his main, but his left one, which seems very odd indeed. Is early Protoss running? Early Protoss is coming back. Oh, I don't know about that choice. Yes, you killed the third of PengWin, but never mind. He turned around. He's coming to take down this second base of PengWin. So it is a base race. Hooray! All right, so Queen dies. All these drones just mining like they don't have a care in the world, but they're going to die in so little time, you guys. More mutas on the way from PengWin. Drones getting massacred. 15 probes left. 22 drones. Make that 19. Spire gonna die. Mutas slowly working down this third base. Third one gone. Early Protoss is severely supply blocked at this point. Just has no answer. Has no answer to these mutas except for the 4 Archons and the 12 Stalkers. So that seems good. But the main base by PengWin is a complete loss right now. Overlord's getting killed. Buildings getting killed. Extractor's dying. This lair's going to die as well. This might come down to PengWin just having this island base, and that's it. So the question is there a warp prism? There is a warp prism. He can scout this. There's an observer, too, that's not really doing anything right now. So if I were early Protoss, I'd be scouting for additional bases. You killed, as far as you know, every single one of the hatches of PengWin, yet he is not being revealed, which tells you there's one somewhere else. Somewhere else. Where is your observer? Observer, get in here and kill creep tumors, man. Assist. Assist with killing creep tumors. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. Despite all these dead overlords here, PengWin is not supply blocked because he only has 56 supply, which is an obstacle. And early Protoss taking the gold base up top. A couple Archons here defending the main. Good job. +1 attack on those guys, and PengWin happily mining from his bottom left base. So right now, Income Tab is going to favor our Zerg friend just a little bit, just especially because early Protoss is reading at 0 right now, both for Vespene gas and for the minerals. So bring your observer. Where is your observer? Is still just sitting here, dude. Dude, bring your observer along. Okay, he doesn't know about this, right? He does not know about this. He knows that mutas are killing all of his gateways, though, which is super bad news. He's just kind of running around, tapping zone like a watchtowers. He does have that probe, trying to check for additional bases for the Zerg. heading on down south. He's going the right direction, but he'll be stopped before he gets there because island, obviously. I mean, yeah, the muta count is pretty impressive. 22 mutas right now, but army supply overall is 73 to 44 in favor of early Protoss. So again, I just think it's the mutas, it's the stalkers, the +1 upgrades. His observer did something. Didn't find anything though. That's for certain. Couple adepts wandering around. They might just get picked off by these mutas if they're not careful. Adepts, why? Why would you walk in? Okay, they're dead. Yep, there it is. Oh, the observer dies too, as there's an overseer with these mutas. Ouch. 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 That might have been the last chance for early Protoss to know this base is here. Where's his warp prism? Did he lose his warp prism? He lost his warp prism. He can't even threaten this right now. He needs to tech all the way back up. No, he has a robotics facility. He has a functioning robotics facility with power. So he just needs some supply. He's getting pylons. That's good. He's mining from this gold base. That's good as well. Do the mutas know about this yet? No, they don't know about the gold. Why haven't you checked the gold? I know it's easy to say in hindsight you should check the gold, but dude, seriously, check the gold. He needs to kill this robotics facility. And I think he's making a beeline for it right now. Yes, there's a cannon. It doesn't matter. There we go. Pylon dies, depowering all this stuff. And the main is completely obliterated from early Protoss right now. Taking the second island base over here is PengWin. Very fun. Very fun for him. Nexus dies. And as far as PengWin knows, that's the last one. So, same story. He's going to recognize that, hey, the Protoss opponent is not being revealed. What that means is he has another Nexus somewhere. Gotta find it. And Overseer finds it. Overseer finds the gold base. Overseer dies, but does what he was supposed to do. Scouted very well. The mutas make a beeline for that base, but there's a lot of stalkers here. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stalkers with +1 attack. There are 2 Archons with 4 Archons with +1 attack. I don't think you want to go in there, PengWin. Infestation pit on the way from PengWin. Early Protoss still supply blocked, unfortunately for him. Free Stalker. Got a free Stalker. Nice. Nice. Stalker out on the edge just a little bit. Archon's sitting out on the edge now saying, hey, you want to come get us? How about you come try to pick us off? PengWin's thinking about it. He was thinking about it just a little bit, then decides to retreat. Heal up his injured mutas with a tissue regeneration ability, which is so good in situations like these. And yeah, just kind of flying around places. There's a free adept there if you want it, holding the Zaldaga watchtower on the top. But no, does not actually want to give it up. Stalkers might take down the Overseer, but staying a little bit too close to the mutas for comfort. And yeah, double island base is doing pretty well for PengWin. He's got a replacement lair. Once again, Protoss player has no idea that it's here. He's starting to tech back up. He's making a gateway. He's going to make an cybernetics core. I don't know. I don't think this is going to end very well for the Protoss player, in my personal opinion. Is that the drinking game when Falcon says, in my personal opinion? Free adept there. Like I said, holding that sound like a watchtower is a death-defying job. It is not for the faint of heart. Let's just say that. Archons flying around. Mutas are just too fast or too smart to get directly in range of them. Although, maybe you can kill these 2. 4 is definitely very scary, but 2 is maybe not as scary. And trying to focus it down. Gets one of the Archons. Lost a muta in the process. Definitely a fair exchange if you are PengWin. So mutas flying around, pretty happy with themselves. More assimilators coming in for early Protoss. He really needs a cyber core. Does he have a cyber core? He does not have a cyber core. There it is. Cyber core now starting. Now warping up on that production tab. Some mutas just flying around. Again, waiting for their wounded of the number to regenerate their health. And what? Swarm host? Making Swarm host? I mean, I guess if your opponent's turtling, Swarm host is not a bad way to go. Not a bad way to go. You already have drop lords too, so you can move them out of this island base, no problem. Once again, we see Swarm host and a ZVP on New Gettysburg. What are the odds? What are the odds? So this is it. This is PengWin's endgame. He's going for Swarm host. He's up 107 to 77 total supply. The mutas can't quite break this. Obviously, can't quite break it. Income tab is 17 to 37. These 2 bases versus the 1 base is just definitely helping a lot. Canceling. I think he tried to make another lair. Canceled that. Going for a hive? Might be going for a hive. A Stargate coming up. Okay, so might make some Phoenix and then maybe some Void Rays. Maybe some Void Rays. How about that? For those of you who did not watch, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there was a crazy Swarm Host game between Convention and Gettysburg on my channel. I won't remember to put a link in this because this is 20 minutes into the game. But if you just search Gettysburg, one word, on my channel, you'll see a game against Convention on New Gettysburg. Watch that. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. I promise you, so worth your time. All right, Mutas, again, trying to pick stuff off. Can't quite get anything. Flying around this weird observatory looking doohickey. Stalker's getting some shots off, but again, can't kill any of these Mutas. It's just, he's trying to hold it off so he can tech up, but I was going to work out. Fleet Beacon, is he going carrier? I don't see how Tempest is useful here. Maybe that, but here come the Swarm Hosts. Dropping on this right side. I don't know. Early Protoss, can he see? He can see it. He can see his doom. Locusts are coming. Run, Protoss army, run. Locusts on the ground. And yeah, just eating that Archon, eating that Immortal for lunch. Yes, the Locusts die, but you know what? They're free. They are free, and you can't really overextend to try to take them out. Corruptors on the way for PengWin, just looking good. Looking really good. Trying to sneak a Nexus along this right side, but I don't know if he has the time to make this thing work. Yes, his Phoenix Cloud is looking good. If he can find the Mutas, he might be able to clear them out with the 4 to 5 Mutas that he has, especially with the Anion Pulse Crystals upgrade that increases the range of the Phoenix. So here come the Mutas again, trying to fly on in. Oh, they got right on top of this mineral line. Dead pylon. Dead pylon. One dead pylon, not two. Phoenix are here, though. Phoenix trying to take down that Overseer, trying to avoid dying. Pretty good micro on display from Early Protoss. This base on the right side might actually finish. PengWin seems a little bit preoccupied, but here comes Locust Swarm number 2. Oh, the army's out of position as well. Locust, what do they want to kill? They want to kill workers, and they are. Oh, so many dead probes right now. So many dead probes. Killing pylons once again, trying to supply block his opponent, killing some stalkers at the same time. The Locusts do end up getting killed. The Swarm Hosts are gone. Phoenix finding the Drop Lords, though. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good job right there by Early Protoss. Mutas come in, though. Oh, get right on top of the Phoenix. Oh, careful. Corruptors here, too. PengWin. Peng doing everything that he needs, and that's it. The good game, well played. Protoss has left the game, and PengWin is victorious. Woo! That was a good one. I know I'm saying this a lot lately, but I hope you agree. These games have definitely been worth casting. So thank you to everyone who's been sending me these replays, because I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying the Brood War music in the background as well, because I am definitely enjoying some nostalgia there myself. So yeah, the base race was fun. It's just PengWin made good use of his Mutas, ended up with 21. I think he lost 1 in the whole last 10 minutes of the game. It felt like Mutas were active. They didn't quite find this base in time, but did manage to make it work. And recognize if you're trying to break a Protoss, use Swarm Host. It'll work out for you in the end, and it did. So well done here by Early Protoss. I don't know what he was trying to do with that Fleet Beacon. I mean, maybe Tempest, maybe Carrier, but neither of those make a lot of sense in this situation. So good job. Good job by PengWin. Good job by Early Protoss, but Zerg gets the win today. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook and Patreon, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Robert Farmer, Kayan, Matt Meermans, Hakon Marcus, Christopher, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboyne, 19 Day, Kith Carlo, Alexander Canaris, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estagoy, Bo Brissett, Kale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Menhadin, GMP, Sik Kupada, Pedro Batsaris, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Chang, Rajiv Bhatt, link at the top right. Thank you. Bye.